So yeah, what's up, everybody? We're here again, Hunter from Furnace Fest, Jeremy
Hunter
and Andrew.
From Furnace Fest.
Yeah, because I'm doing these interviews, so that it's like I'm Hunter from everywhere, from nowhere at the same
Hunter
time.
from Detroit.
Yeah, now I know we're getting gritty with it. Yeah, these are two excellent friends of mine. Comeback Kid, Figure 4, playing the shows. Happy to interview you guys. We were talking about the first time, Andrew, I met under the couch in Atlanta before the first Furnace Fest. I think it was a pre-show before the first fest.
For sure.
Yeah.
Well, this was like this whole area, the Atlanta area, like you kind of had shows going on there and introduced me to a lot of people, I think, back in those days.
Yeah, for
which was
sure.
really cool. And that extended into the Florida as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole Southeast is like, especially in the late 90s and early 2000s, like everybody knew each other and drove to shows in all the different cities and like,
So like this fest was all Florida kids.
I mean, the last one, if you remember, the Florida kids during Andrew WK drinking Epicac and making himself throw up on stage.
Yeah.
During the last Furnace Fest, because Florida kids were pretty crazy. But yeah, it's been. Tell us, you guys talk a little bit about like some of the old fests. Like you talk about it, Mr. Smiles over here.
Jeremy's been excited about this fest. Like we've been talking about this for a long time.
But I've been legitimately excited about this.
Yeah. How could you not be excited? And then you get here and it's like exceeding expectations pretty much.
Like you don't know what to expect when not just you, but the whole fest is drawing an older crowd, right?
Yeah.
Like, is it just going to be like a wax museum? Is it going to be? But it's like, it's just like running into people you haven't seen in like 15, 20 years. You're seeing bands that, like Living Sacrifice playing right now. The first time I saw them was, I'm pretty sure, 1995 at Cornerstone.
Nice.
So for me,
Here
this
we
is
are.
kind of cool.
Which is probably a lot of the people that are here, the same exact thing, right? They probably were at those same shows back in those times, seeing those bands, and everybody's here again today.
For sure, with their kids.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There we go, walking through. Hey, walk this way if y'all can. Thanks, cheers.
Especially you.
Yeah. There we go, yeah. Get this guy.
What's up, Emily? What's up?
Sister Sprouse is over there making a appearance in the interview.
But no, it's like, dude, for us, it's like, we're really, really like buzzing, happy to be here.
Absolutely.
First time in the States since the pandemic,
You guys played a sick show in Nashville 2 nights ago, right? How was that?
Well, your boys connected to our YouTube page. The live stream was pretty pleasing, I think.
Yeah,
So
yeah, that was awesome.
that was great.
I think it's also worth stating for us, we're not from here. We're from Canada.
Yeah.
But I think back in the early 2000s, there was something special for us just to kind of be accepted in this scene.
The United States,
like,
in the hardcore
bands like
scene out here, yeah.
Beloved, Under Oath, Stretch Armstrong, these were bands that we toured with a ton from
Kinda
this
looked up to
area.
you. Yeah.
And then it was like, these are our buddies now. And, like 20 years later, I still feel like we're kind of lucky. Like, I think we're the only band that has all members outside of the United States on this fest. I could be wrong. But,
yeah, because Counterparts had to cancel.
Yeah.
And Misery Signals, unfortunately, had to drop off.
So
and
it's
you guys pushed through and you're here.
There's some sort of,
So we have this
some pride in that.
Yeah,
and
we should.
And gratefulness for the Southern hospitality, because it's like we're not from here, but we kind of feel like family.
Yeah.
We're hanging out,
And I think your set tomorrow, Sneaky, might be the biggest set of the weekend in the shade, in the shed. I think it's going to be pretty crazy tomorrow afternoon.
I don't know what to expect.
What about these crowds? Like every band that's playing is playing in front of huge crowds this weekend.
Yeah, this fest is like, what, 5 times as big as it used to be? Because that used to be main stage.
Yeah.
Now that's main stage.
What's funny, we play fests all the time in Europe, and a lot of times it's like fests like this, but maybe even bigger, but a lot of normies. This is very niche crowd.
Yeah.
So that's the kind of, but it's very niche crowd, and we know that everyone like, oh man, I fucking saw you in like 2003, whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
It's not people that are just there to see like Kiss, and then they're also seeing Comeback Kid on a different stage at the big metal festival, right?
I need to see Anne Berlin. I need to see Hopesfall. I need to see, like, you know what I mean?
They
like,
have your list.
They have their
Who's
list.
your list? Who's your list of like the few bands?
Forever Tonight is my list.
Yeah. I saw
Potential.
Shia Lude. I was watching
That was
Living
sick.
Sacrifice.
Yep.
Tomorrow, I mean, even as far as like old friends starting new bands is pretty cool too. Like
Yeah.
Be
Be
Well
Well
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Right? Like
Talk about that Sunday shed stage. That's a pretty fire lineup all day in the shed on Sunday.
Should be good.
Be Well, Bury Your Dead, Comeback Kid.
No, we're at this one.
Yeah, the shed stage.
The
Shed
shed is the plug
stage.
your
Yeah,
holes
Knocked Loose, Andrew
Plug your
WK.
holes. Get
Oh
some
yeah,
plugs.
plug your holes.
I think the
I let all my your holes are closed
I
up.
don't think many holes are being plugged these days.
Yeah, they all closed up.
Sorry, plug your holes thing.
I think the most interesting set could be Turnstile too, like playing
on the small stage, which is going to be absolutely bananas out there.
Time and place for them.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, anything else, dudes? Like
One
anything
more thing,
else?
just because Perry's filming this, Rev Amps is the fucking one. That's what we're using on our next record. And shout out Rev Amps. That's it.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
Anything else before we go?
Liquid Death. What's
Shout
up?
What, you know people are really liquid death?
Trying to. Who else? Tito's. Shout out Tito's.
Tito's.
There you
We're
go.
really having a good time with Tito's.
Tito's took care of everything on the pre-shows. Everything here.
Hunter, of course, he's like the king of fucking sponsorships and stuff. Tito's vodka.
It was great. They took great care of us. We love them. Andrew has gonna
As
fall
you
over
can
the
see.
stage talking about the Tito's sponsorship. So that's perfect. We love you guys. We'll see you on the next one.
Please don't post that.